Here are my cards. And for my audience, I have my husband and two of my friends.
Hello.
Have you ever found yourself late at night staring at a blank Word document? Too overwhelmed, maybe scrolling endlessly through social media just to make your body do the task. It seems almost an impossible task. Well, this is not just procrastination or laziness, this is something that ADHD students struggle with every day. So, today I would like to inform you about what ADHD is, how college students are affected by it, and what helps are available. I can talk to you about it since I am an actually diagnosed ADHD college student. So, the way we'll break it down is in three parts. What is ADHD and what are its symptoms? How are college students affected by this? And what helps are available? So, first part, what is ADHD? ADHD stands for Attention Deficit and Hyperactivity Disorder. And according to Caroline Shore, author of the book Adult ADHD Diagnosis and Treatment, ADHD is characterized by impairing levels of inattention, disorganization, and or hyperactivity or impulsivity that impairs academic functioning. Therefore implying that our academic success and ADHD are very connected. So now that we know what it stands for is general characteristics, let's see some more specific examples or symptoms of how ADHD looks like. Henrik Vold, author of ADHD Symptoms and Their Relation to Diagnosed ADHD, mentioned that people with ADHD show specific characteristics constantly that they in areas they struggle with, such as wrapping up final details in projects, so struggling to finish them, organization, issues with remembering appointments, delays in getting tasks started regardless of how simple they might appear, squirming or fidgeting, maybe shaking the legs a little too much, and never feeling compelled to start or do things. So an increased decrease or a severe decrease in motivation. So now that we know what ADHD is and what the symptoms are, let's see how college students are affected by it. For that, let's review the basic responsibilities of a college student. That would be going to class, paying attention in lectures, homework, studying, and testing. Symptoms of ADHD can affect these responsibilities for college students in several ways. First one, going to class. Going to class is more complicated than it might seem. It implies organizing, planning, making sure to plan ahead for traffic or that your car has gas. Struggles with organization can make this very difficult for ADHD students. Paying attention in lectures? Well, it is in the name, attention deficit. Paying attention in class and staying focused can be increasingly difficult for them. Homework and studying, it's very dependent on motivation. And when you don't have the motivation to start or finish any kind of project or assignment, it can also increase difficulty in academic goals for ADHD students. Lastly, tests. Staying still and having a limited amount of time makes it very complicated. So now that we know what ADHD is, how college students are actually affected by the symptoms, let's see what helps are available, especially for us here at College of the Sequoias. For this, I had the privilege of interviewing Cassie Bear. She is an assessment specialist of the Access and Ability Center and has been for 5 years. I talked to her about the things that the AAC offers for ADHD students to help, and she mentioned the following. For testing, they offer a distraction-reduced environment where they might even give, or you can bring noise-canceling headphones so you can be noise-free and focus on your test. They also might give you time and a half or twice as much time for your test as you would in a regular classroom. And you also have a right to a memory cue sheet, which is basically a paper that you work with your professor with things that help you jog your memory for these exams. You also have access to smart pens or recorders and access to preferential sitting. So if you pay better attention at the front of the classroom, you can have a reserved seat at the front. And lastly, they help with diagnosis. So if you don't have a support system at home, insurance, or other difficulties that prevent you from getting diagnosed, COS AAC department can help you with that. So, as Martha Vajda, author of I Can Stop Doubting Myself, ADHD College Student Experiences from ADHD Coaching, mentioned, these programs and services offered, such as AAC does here at COS, help students not only understand their neurodivergency, but it helps them arm themselves for success, however they might define it. So, in conclusion, ADHD is a disorder with symptoms that can be devastating for college students. However, there are helps that can help them to surpass this disorder and achieve academic success. So, ADHD does not define the potential of students, but how we help them does. Thank you.